So Illinois pretty much just able to get to whatever they want here on this possession. They set up the flare screen pretty nicely. And the first thing I want you guys to notice is that the guy who shoots the ball hustles down the court and gets all the way to the corner to set up this screen for him to come get the basketball. It's a good screen. He catches it in a lot of space. And then this point guard is going to clear all the way out to free up the room for the flare screen. So it's, like I said, pretty just good basketball. Not great defense here from Michigan State, because if you're this guy getting screened right here, you have to do a better job of fighting through it or just not letting yourself get screened so easily, because from this point on, he's catching the ball in this much space, you're just playing from behind. You get screened again, and yeah, there's a lot of open space for him to catch and shoot. What you need to do is pressure that ball on the catch. So you have to split this difference. You have to shoot up through the gap that your teammate creates. You cannot get screened so easily, especially so early in this game, because it just gets this guy going. And like I said, from that point on the catch, you're just playing catch-up. So Illinois is trying to set something up for one of their forwards and some space on the wing here, but Michigan State does a pretty good job of defending a couple different actions on this possession. Starting with this ball screen here, you're going to see the primary defender fighting really hard over top to get through the ball screen. But while that's going on, the big man is going to step up and take away the shooter's space. Just put a hand up and get a good contest. Unfortunately, we don't secure the rebound, and Illinois is going to get a second shot. But we do a good job on this rebound to scramble and match up. And again, on this ball screen, the top guy is fighting over top while the big man cuts the drive off. Now, you're going to see a couple of defensive stunts here from Michigan State. These are really good defensive stunts. The reason that you stunt is to keep the ball handler off balance. You're going to see this guy on the opposite wing. He's going to stunt into the gap. He's not closing out to the shooter. He's not closing out to his man. He's closing out to the gap that the shooter wants to drive into so that the shooter's defender can get back in front. And now we're matched back up, and we play good defense. Stunning at the ball is a great way to keep the ball handler guessing and to take control over the possession. Stunt right there, stunt right there. And if you're the offense, you have to drive this gap. The defense is in a bind. They're trying to match back up. You have to drive. There's no reason to drive to the side where the ball just came from.
Into the corner, Davis pulls. A little bit short.
Just wanted to highlight where effort and hustle and aggressiveness can get you 2 points. This is Cohen Carr right here, and he's going to watch the shot go up, make contact with the man that he's guarding first, hold his position, not allow that guy to go get the rebound. And then on the rebound, he's gone right there. I'm going to run it back, slow it down. On the rebound, he is gone. This sprint out is all about effort, and it gets him past 3 Illinois defenders. So he's going to look to go to the rim, look to get an easy bucket. So here he stays wide near the sideline and then looking for the rim run. That's not there, so we're aggressive. We're off the ball, hunting shots, hunting the ball. And then it's 2 dribbles into the lane and up strong, off 2 feet. It's a good 2-foot finish.
Evie sits the little hesitation. And now Michigan State looking to push with Holloman.
Good job by Illinois to get back and match up.
This is Carr. Off balance, gets the friendly bounce.
Really just uncharacteristically bad spacing here from Illinois. You'll see on this possession they get 8 guys on one side of the court. A couple different times the ball swings to the same side. It just doesn't get reversed at all. You'll see this point guard is going to clear out, try and set up this 2-man game with a little handoff here, but the ball handler goes right. And as soon as he swings this ball out, again, we're overloaded on one side of the court. We don't have guys ready to shoot behind the 3-point line. There's not driving lanes to attack on this possession. And Michigan State does a really good job of just swarming the basketball. Illinois is going to do a nice job to get back to their offense. A little motion, just setting up a effective and well-executed ball screen at the top for their point guard to get an advantage downhill. And, well, from this point right here, it is just a foot race to the elbow between these 2 players. The defender's trying to cut the ball off. The offense is trying to get to the rim, and you got to do that before you can get there. Because this defender, he's guarding Will Riley in the wing here. So Will Riley's a 6'8" freshman. He's killing, lighting Michigan State up in this game. He's already got 16 out of 28. So you're not getting any help out of the corner off of him, which means that you just have to cut the defender never gets there. He never cuts the ball off. So this defender right here, he's guarding a screener. Like you can watch, he sets 6 screens on this possession. But we're going to anticipate this screen and ice him towards the sideline. After that happens, he's getting back to his man, which means, again, it is just a foot race to this spot. And there's no way you should be giving up this layup that easily. Just a poor defensive possession here from Michigan State. They give up a wide open layup, which is especially disappointing because they just got the first lead of the game. They had a poor ending to the first half and haven't really played well all game. The only guy who has it going for Illinois is Will Riley off the bench, and yet they find themselves up by 2. So let's talk about it. On this swing to the top, this help side defender needs to get to a spot where that if the ball gets swung one more to the corner, he can still close out to his man, but he also needs to be aware of the help side. And if the drive goes to the rim, he needs to be ready to step up or help on the man that does step up. Instead, he just sits in the corner, never really gets to that spot, is only concerned with his man not shooting a 3, and is late for the help.
The scoreboard all game, and there's Boswell inside.
All right, so this is Carson Cooper. He's a third-year junior at Michigan State, and he's out here to set screens and defend the biggest guy, run the floor, clean up the glass. He makes a lot of shots around the rim, and he can be dominant when he's playing his role well. But on this possession against Illinois, after we check out this second highlight here for him, on this possession against Illinois, he just gets caught in a bad spot. All right, he's being active, trying to hunt defenders to set up advantages, but right here, he just gets caught in the middle. This is where the ball needs to get to, and he's just taking up the space. On this handoff, the offensive player has an advantage. No one's really guarding him at this point, so you just do what you do well. Go hunt somebody and set a screen. You can even screen your own man here to set up a pull-up jumper. What you can't do is just fill that space because you see we got to bounce it out, try and find something else. This is the next trip down the floor. You see it's much different. He goes and hunts the defender and sets up a great advantage with Illinois playing in the drop, and we get an easy layup right off of it.
In the first half, but now things getting tight. Akins.
Confusion on the backside here for the defense. Michigan State, Trey Holloman just gets caught watching his man, and this whole slow-mo time here, he has no idea where the ball is. And by the time he finds it again, it's too late to step in front to help stop the ball. And Illinois just makes a great bounce past the lane for an easy bucket. But let's go back and talk about it from this point guard's perspective, because he's coming down the floor with his eyes up, and he's going to be able to see Trey Holloman's head turned here. He's got his eyes up. He knows that there's confusion on the backside. Other thing he knows is there's a lot of space to his left for, I don't know, maybe a roll guy. So the next thing he reads is that this is a great screen. Good contact. So, all right, let's attack those confused defenders, get it going to the opposite side of the floor. And then after that, it's just playing basketball. He makes a great read and delivers a good pass to the rim.
To get fit.